Hi, I'm Cleo. I am a longtime tutor and a test prep expert here with Study.com. Today, we're talking about the Praxis 5206 exam, which is a multi topic exam that covers teaching reading in K through 12 students. And this problem set is going to focus on the subtopic of writing. So, we have a few problems to do together now, and we are going to jump in. Thanks for joining. Here we go. Okay, problem one. A fifth grade teacher has effectively taught the 5 steps of the writing process using the I do, we do, you do instructional model. Now they're introducing recursive writing to their students. Which of the following is the purpose of recursive writing? Well, recursive writing is really all about teaching students that they can move between the steps of the writing process in whichever way suits their needs, right? They can change the order. They can go from brainstorming to writing to back to brainstorming again, to stopping and edit a bit, then writing some more, then editing. It's not like you have to move through the steps in a precise order. It's helping you build flexibility and confidence in your writing and your ability to go from start to finish with a project. So, looking at the answer choices, is it about implementing cursive handwriting in a meaningful context? No, that word cursive is just there to throw us off. To reinforce the 5 step sequence of the writing process? Well, it's not really about reinforcing the sequence because it's about moving between the steps back and forth as needed. So, I'm going to keep that on hold for the moment, but it's not a great answer. To understand that writing changes and repeats, that's a better answer because it reinforces the fact that we are adapting the model as we see fit to evolve and change the writing process over time and repeat it as needed. To backward map the writing experience. No, it's not about going backwards per se. It's not about moving in any linear direction. It's about moving around as needed. And recursive as a word, if we think about it, it means like repeating over time. Recursive in math also means that. So it has to do with repetitive movement between one step and another step. So this is not a great answer. And of these two, we're not really reinforcing the order. So this is our best answer, to understand that writing changes and repeats. Okay, now problem two. A middle grades teacher wants her students to practice their descriptive writing skills. Which of the following activities would be most effective for achieving this goal? Students will write a journal entry about their favorite childhood memory. Students will write a how-to guide about one of their hobbies. Students will write a poem about their favorite food. Or students will write an opinion piece about school uniforms. Well, the best way to focus on descriptive writing skills would be this assignment, writing a poem about their favorite food, because that is all about encouraging the students to use strong detail and sensory detail to conjure how the food looks, how it tastes, how it smells, how it feels, etc. So that is really about focusing on those descriptive writing skills to give the reader a strong sense of what it is that they are wanting to describe. Problem 3. By requiring one's students to actively reflect on genre, craft, phonics, and vocabulary, teachers can implicitly reinforce the interconnection between writing and speech, reading and writing, speaking and listening, or thinking and applying. Well, all of these topics that we're listing here, genre, craft, phonics, and vocabulary, have to do with literacy. They're all aspects of literacy. So literacy is the interconnection between reading and writing. So that is what it is that we're trying to strengthen. And problem 4. Okay. A ninth grade English teacher is instructing students on how to identify credible sources. Students are learning to determine whether a source is reliable and worthy to be included as a reference in their writing. Which of the following explains why currency is an important measure of a trustworthy source? Well, currency establishes the purpose of the writing. Currency gives a sense of authority to the writing. Currency shows how the information relates to the topic. Or currency evaluates the relevance and timeliness of the information. Well, that is the best answer because if a source is current, it's up to date, it's timely, right? Which makes it more relevant, therefore. So that's an important thing to evaluate because information changes over time. So if a new discovery emerges or a previous theory is disproved, previous sources may not be as current and they may not be as useful or worthwhile to be included. So that's why we check for currency when determining the usefulness of a source. Hi again. Thanks for doing those problems with me. I hope they were helpful. So now if you'd like to continue reviewing, you can check out our other videos here, Or you can make your way over to study.com, where you'll find that as a member, you have access to hundreds of sample problems like the ones that we just did together, as well as targeted instruction for specific topics you might want to review and strategy to help you boost your score on test day. So, in the meantime, please like and subscribe to follow along for more videos. And feel free to drop us a comment and let us know if there are specific topics that you'd like us to review, which you haven't yet seen covered. We will be checking and updating accordingly. So, we'd love to hear from you. And thanks again for working with me. In the meantime, happy studying.